If you spent any part of your life with a double chin, you are pretty much permanently plagued with having a double chin.
Hey people, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. Today's conversation is about how we can get rid of chin fat, or what people call it double chin. The first thing to understand is that spot reduction isn't really possible. You can't target fat loss from just one part of your body, but there are some tips that can help you to get rid of your double chin. Kindly watch the following videos and I'll be back to share my own thoughts. Please don't go away.
If you spent any part of your life with a double chin, you are pretty much permanently plagued with having a double chin. Now, I don't mean that in a literal sense. I used to have a double chin. I no longer have a double chin, but it still feels like I do. Just the other day, I was catching myself doing the infamous chin tuck. Despite not having a double chin, I still felt like I did. This is what we like to call body dysmorphia, and it's real. Myself through it, I've helped my friends and some clients through it, but truth is, it's going to come in waves. And there are a lot of tactics to kind of close out this negative self-talk, but one of the easiest ways to do this is look at some of your old pictures. Look at pictures you used to hate and look at pictures that you love. Don't make any direct comparisons. Just look at pictures of yourself that you like and look at pictures of selves that you used to despise. You're forcing yourself to see the change that you're having trouble seeing right now. It helps.
I am so excited. You know that stubborn goddamn fat here that you can't do anything about? You lose weight, it's still there. There's just nothing you can do about. We are getting rid of that today. You know, at my favorite place with my favorite person, we are doing fat dissolving injections. She might take it away.
Okay, so we're going to mark the spot under the chin right here where the fat is, and we're going to inject those areas. Now, after the injection, you're going to be a little bit swollen. It's going to take a week. Sometimes some people take a little bit longer, but normally it's a week, and you'll be swollen, and it's just going to go in there and release all your fat so you can metabolize it out by burning the membranes. This injection is just like what you make in your own body. So we're giving it a little bit more to burn those fat forever.
Now imagine this, your girl, Queen Elizabeth III here, did not know that I'm going to be swollen and I have plans downtown, and so I'm going to have a big gobble chin, and that's a slay. Clean your girl up. Yeah, that's our problem area. Say bye. You guys, I cannot. I went around everywhere downtown today looking like this. Please. This is what we call iconic. And what's iconic, you might ask? This is what I'm doing to get rid of fat under my chin. And what does it give me? It gives me a goddamn free trial at being fat. Words cannot begin to express how excited I am for these results. So stay tuned while Fat Raj turns into Skinny Mini Snatched Raj.
So here's how I went from this to this, and just a slimmer face overall. So the first thing I did was limit my processed sugar intake. I still ate sugar, I just stopped eating so much processed sugar. So I just go for a healthier option like apples, peanut butter, and like chocolate chips on top. Obviously it still has sugar in it, but it's not as processed, for example, as Fruity Pebbles. And I'm not saying not to eat a donut. Eat donuts. Obviously I eat donuts, but I would eat donuts like every single day and like a few of them. So instead of 3 donuts, just have 1. Be aware of what kind of sugar you're intaking. The second biggest thing I did was cut out dairy. I didn't realize how much dairy was making me bloated, how much it was making me break out, and just feel like swell up and like tired all the time. And the thing is, I did not realize this until I cut it out. I love cheese, but I just didn't go out of my way to add cheese to my food. Like if it was already in something that I was gonna eat, I didn't care. And I would just try to not make it such a big part of my meal anymore. Maybe I'm lactose intolerant. I don't know to this day, but I just know that cutting out dairy helped me and a lot of other people that also cut out dairy. Also with these two, I went on a slight calorie deficit. And because I was eating less sugar and dairy, when I went on a slight calorie deficit, I lost weight even without working out. This was like 2021, so I was still inside most of the time. I didn't work out, and with just these 3 things and drinking a little bit more water, I still don't drink enough, I still lost weight.
Hey girls, so I paused my workday to make this video and show you how to drain your face, okay? Because you're not fat, you got fluid in your face. This is a response to my double chin video that I posted yesterday. Let's get into it. First thing to know, you got lymph nodes all over the front of your body. For the sake of this video, we're going to talk about the upper half since we're focusing on the double chin area. The main lymph nodes that you want to focus on will be right here underneath your jaw, your clavicle, and your armpits. Most important thing that you can do is pump it, baby. All areas, all of the lymph nodes, you're going to want to pump. I want to pump about 6 to 12 times. I say the more the merrier. Now what you don't want to do is you don't want to stab it. Don't stab your lymph nodes because you can damage them. What you want to do is like lightly, gently pump. If you're not pumping, you're not thumping, and it's going to drain nothing because your lymph nodes need to be stimulated in order for it to work. After you've pumped, you're going to want to stroke the area. You can stroke it back and then pump at the ends.
Stroke it back and pump.
Drain it down.
Drain it down, okay? Boom and boom.
There's many ways that you can do this. You can do it with just your hands. You can do it with a gua sha. You can do it with that little machine that I have in that video. Check it out if you want to speed results. But technically, you don't actually need a tool. You just need these. And I promise you, if you make this a consistent thing, you will see the difference.
My face went from this to this in 6 months without doing any cardio, and I'm going to tell you how. So the first thing I did is I started weightlifting, and not like little light dumbbells here and there, like lifting heavy weights, like pushing yourself. And you have to start progressively overloading in the weights you do, so meaning each week you should be lifting more and more weights and being able to push more weight. Second most important thing is your gut health. Adding some probiotics into your diet, like through Greek yogurt or kimchi, it'll just help you go regularly and help debloat everything. The third most important thing I did was you have to be in a calorie deficit. Like, you're not going to do anything without being in a calorie deficit. You also have to make sure that you're having a high protein diet. Protein is also very important. I personally would do 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight because 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight was very hard for me, and I think it's very hard for a lot of girls. I would have to eat 100 grams of protein every day, which is very easy, and you could do it every day. Number 4, also very important, is cutting out all processed foods. Every single thing, from canned food, boxed food, frozen food, everything, gone. All the extra sodium used in these foods to help preserve them causes a big bloating effect on you, and cutting it out will really make a difference. That's basically all the tips that helped me lose all my face fat. Also, losing the weight just very slowly and at your own pace will help keep the weight off versus trying to do it really fast, and then it's not manageable, it's hard to stay consistent, and you're just gonna have to keep restarting versus just taking your time and vibing.
Don't forget to leave your comment in the comment section below. Chin fat is usually a result of overall body fat, genetics, or isn't posture. That means the most effective way to reduce it is through general fat loss. Creating a cholesterol deficit by eating healthier and staying active will eventually slim down your entire body, including your face and chin. That being said, there are things you can do to improve appearance of your jawline while you work on your overall fat loss. Strength training helps preserve lean muscle, which tightens your frames as you lose weight. Cardio supports calories burn and speed up fat loss. On top of that, simple posture correction like keeping your head up, shoulders back, and avoiding scratching can make a huge difference in how your chin looks. Some people also find facial exercise very helpful, like chin lifts and jaw movements. While they won't melt that fat directly, they can strengthen the muscles. They can strengthen the muscles around your neck and jawline, giving you a more appearance. At the end of the day, patience is key. You don't gain chin fat overnight, and it won't go away overnight either. Focus on health habits, stay consistent, and your face, including your chin, would gradually reflect those changes. Thank you so much, guys, for being part of this conversation. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. See you in the next video, and stay safe.